She's so cute. That's our baby.
No, she likes to bite, but she loves you. That's her call of the wild. Don't get mad. She's just a little girl.
Oh my gosh. I can't have a daughter with you.
Oh, my kids are going to do no wrong. It's going to be always you. There's a clinic in Minnesota and a clinic in Ohio that both brag they have a 97% success rate on reversals past 10 years. That the whole thing about you should be within the 10-year window is a old thing from the technology that they had in the 70s. Mm-hmm. The microsurgery, which is the key, has come such a long way that they can do things now that they couldn't when they used to say that, and that's why they have the success rate. They have even some that were 40 years. So if this place in Towson is one of those centers that does just this, and these places, what I liked is that this specific doctor and this specific doctor, and they have all this success rate and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'd fly to Minnesota to do this. It's too important. It's too big.
Well, that's how that's exactly how this one is. It said they're like one of the top 5 in the world or something like that. And it's
when it's in Towson, it's an hour away. That's nice. Do you ever have to dissect a frog in biology? That's what it's going to look like. Are you videoing me?
I am. I'm going to be documenting the process.
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy. Here we come. It's so weird. This is like officially day 1. Isn't it weird? I feel like we've been talking about it for a while. And this appointment came up. I called this specialist in Baltimore yesterday and they said, well, we actually have a last minute cancellation for tomorrow. So kind of haven't had the time to wrap my head around it. We're doing it. Well, it's a consultation. So we're going to talk.
It's just more like we were talking about it like it was some long distance away, and here we are.
Yeah.
May end up with like 12 kids.
No. I don't know when we're actually going to do the surgery or when we want to attempt to get pregnant. But I just feel a lot better knowing that we're actually moving forward with it and at least going to have the consultation and get all the facts and figures, you know, looking online. That's all I've done so far is just researching stuff online and feeling like there were so many mixed information out there. Nothing was really official. There was a lot of conflicting information. There wasn't a consistent message out there. So I just want to know, like, percentages of it working, cost, how long recovery lasts, how long till you're actually potent, all of that stuff.
Now you go to a clinic and then you have 20 women dote over you for a month to recover, like Cleopatra.
I'm thinking we should do it.
Wait a second. That's
and you just go lay at the beach.
I thought of that.
That's why people
I think I won't be allowed. You'll have to feed me. I don't think I'm allowed to move or do anything. They may even put a bag on
I'll have to feed you baby food. Maybe if I feed you baby food, that'll help you get pregnant.
Yeah. I don't think the potency is going to be an issue. You're fertile Myrtle.
Fertile. He called himself Fertile Myrtle. TTC. You know what that means? I had to search that. TTC. When I was doing my research looking on YouTube to try to find somebody that has been on this journey as well.
Talk to Clark?
No. Good guess. Trying to conceive.
Oh my word. Are you going to walk around and say, we're pregnant? Is it going to be one of those? We are pregnant?
I don't know. What do you think? Are you going to say my wife's pregnant?
Let's just laugh when people say that. Because no, you just did the easy part because she's pregnant.
Well, your part's not that easy. Now you can say that you put in a lot of work.
Yeah, at least I participated. Are they going to put me in stirrups? Like
stirrups?
Stirrups like you?
No, I did watch a little video clip online last night of the surgery.
Well, it's
Have you done that?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
The thread that they use is thinner than a human hair. I wonder if you'll be awake for this one? I feel like this one's probably gonna. I mean, it's definitely
This is
more
a lot
invasive.
more invasive, so I hope not.
Yeah, I want to know how long you have to be. Like, do you have to be on bed rest?
I have ice around, ice packs on you, and you turn all black and blue.
We're excited. So, recap. How did it go?
Very well.
Okay, well. That was really sweet what you said. What did you tell them what you said when we left there? About being worried about your age? So that you didn't want to say it before when we talked about having kids, but you were
I
worried
was concerned that my age was this was really just a dream, not something that would really become a reality.
The difference in the age, like how long, I think that was one of my concerns, was why does it matter after long. Some of the stuff that I was finding on the internet was saying, well, if it's after 8 years or 10 years, and for you it's been, what did we figure out, 19, almost 20 years. Over the length of time, what blockages could occur. Basically, she was saying the age is not a concern. There's a special type of surgery that they do that if they test for blockages aside from just the tube that they reconnect. They go a little bit further and make sure that there aren't blockages, and if there are, they reattach, they bypass the blockage, but basically. So that was really exciting. I have never actually heard of that, and all the other research that I looked up before I found this place, I had never heard of that. So that made me feel really assured that there's an option if they get in there and they're like, it's not the best fluid, or all the characteristics that they look for. And we prayed about it before we went in, and just asked for God's peace, and just to give us those good feelings that this is the right thing. And we both agreed. We felt really good about it.
Very, very relaxed, very normal discussion, and our health. I think what's exciting, people talk about, oh, why do you work out so much and do all these things? You know what? Your health in general will help you with anything you do.
Yeah.
You have an advantage automatically because of how we take care of ourselves.
Yep. So take your multivitamins, take your antioxidants. Smoking, she said, it is amazing how much, she said, just opening up the body, you can actually see a difference in a smoker.
Yeah, smoking a cigar even occasionally will decrease the
healing
ability of the tube tying together. So you think about what smoking does.
But the hot tub and the sauna, Clark has an entire ritual for 45 minutes after his workout to do the sauna, the steam room, the hot tub, and none of it. That was one of her most...
Wait. No hot tub, no sauna, no workout, no motorcycle, no cigar.
Yeah.
No being in the ocean or a pool. No exertion. It's like, what's left?
Well, and that's just for a short amount of time after the surgery.
6
you
weeks.
can deal. Not all of it for 6 weeks, but no, hot tub needs to stop right now, pretty much. She said that was a no-no.
The heat decreases your sperm.
The heat decreases your sperm. Literally, it's a week of downtime. Feet up on ice for a week. And then about a month of no gym, no swimming, so on and so forth. So we are scheduled, and it'll be the beginning of the summer, but we both felt like, we don't know when we're gonna for sure want to conceive. We haven't gotten that far yet, but knowing that it could take 6 to 8 months even to have normal sperm count. She said that, some people get pregnant before they even come back to get tested, But in general, it could take up, that's like their general piece of information, is that it takes 6 to 8 months
to get pregnant.
To get a normal sperm count. Knowing that it could take up to that long, I just feel like let's get it taken care of. The sooner the better. Were you excited? Are you more excited? I think on the way here I was a little antsy, or not antsy, but like just like.
Just like, okay, we made an appointment. Here we go.
I like looking at your baby picture and like picturing, like that one of you eating that baguette. Of all of you kids lined up and you're eating that little baguette. You're not a baby. Yeah, you're like a little you're like maybe like 4 years old or something, and you're so cute. And I picture pictures of me when I'm little. Can you just picture 2 little kids in the back seat right now? A little boy, a little girl.
No, because I'll start picturing them kicking my seat and screaming and yelling. They'll be there yet. You know what it is? You know why I remember negative things about kids and positive? I remember both. I love my kids. I love what Brian said the other day. Would you ever imagine not having your kids? No, I love my kids.
Yeah.
My kids, you can't change that. You know, it's something that God puts in you. You're the dad. But the minute a kid's associated with I made them, yeah, we're all screwed because I freaking love you.
As emotionally traumatic and whatever else it could be, if we find out that we can't have kids, period, and we can't adopt or whatever, I just have to like accept that that's his plan. But I don't.
Why?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that even in the absolute worst case scenario that we wouldn't have kids, like I very much believe and trust in God's plan when I'm trying to live for Christ. That if something goes a particular way, even if it sucks, I just have to assume that that's how God is handling it. And I'm complimenting you, babe, that one of the things that helped me fall in love with you and made me feel more comfortable about the age difference was that you were not completely selfish and saying, no, it's really not convenient for me to have more kids. Like you were saying, like, well, it's not an ideal situation. Obviously our situation is very unorthodox, but you were saying, I love you, I love my kids, so I can imagine having a kid with you. I'd love it even more. And like you said, I had 4 kids. Why wouldn't I want a 5th and love it just as much and all that? And that meant a lot to me.
She looked at me, she went, "You're perfect from head to toe." I never heard somebody say that to me. But she like eyed me from feet up.
You are perfect from head to toe.
Perfect from head to toe. So,
and this is a family friendly show.
Oh.
Bloop.